everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something special to talk about, the 2026 Jawa 42 Bobber. In this review I'll walk you through its exterior styling, a bit about its interior, though as a motorcycle, that means the cockpit and fittings performance, safety features, its unique selling points, pricing, and finally my verdict. Let's begin. The exterior of the 2026 Jawa 42 Bobber feels like a perfect blend of retro rawness and modern touches. The bike retains that classic Bobber silhouette, low-slung stance, chopped rear fender, minimalistic lines, but Jawa has added refinements to make it stand out. The front LED headlamp with a crisp ring of daytime running light gives it a sharp presence, and the tank design is sculpted with subtle creases and paint transitions that convey muscularity. The side profile shows off the hardtail look, though it's not really a rigid frame, and the exposed mechanical elements, frame tubes, pipes, engine casings, are all color coordinated but with contrast finishes, giving it that custom appeal straight from the factory. The new 2026 model introduces updated paint schemes and possibly fresh color options. The wheels are diamond-cut alloys, and components like the front fork, foot pegs, levers, and handlebar are given slightly darker finishes to reinforce the aggressive, no-nonsense appeal. The exhaust is prominent and styled to add attitude, with a slightly upswept tail giving a visual lift at the rear. Overall, the exterior speaks of individuality and presence. You'll notice it on the street. Inside, or rather, around the rider's space, is kept minimal but functional. The instrument console is fully digital, presenting essentials like speed, gear position, fuel level, and trip meters in a clean layout. The switchgear is straightforward, with ergonomics that place controls within easy thumb reach. The seat height is low, enhancing the Bobber character, though it's adjustable to some extent to suit different rider heights. There isn't a lot of luxury padding or extra frills, but for what the design aims at, it feels coherent and purposeful. Moving on to performance. The 2026 Jawa 42 Bobber is powered by a 334cc single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine. It delivers about 29.9 PS, or around 29 to 30 horsepower, and torque in the ballpark of 30 Nm, or slightly over, depending on tuning. It comes mated to a 6-speed gearbox with a slip and assist clutch, which helps with smoother downshifts and less lever effort. The frame is a double cradle type, and suspension at the front uses telescopic forks, while the rear has a mono-shock absorber with a 7-step preload adjustment, letting riders tune firmness to their liking. The bike weighs around 185 kilograms curb and carries a fuel tank capacity of about 12.5 liters. In real-world riding, it has decent pull through the mid-range, good for city riding and occasional highway stints. Its power-to-weight ratio gives it agility, though in top gear at low RPM it may feel a bit strained, something owners have pointed out in forums. As for safety, the 42 Bobber comes equipped with dual-channel ABS, which ensures both front and rear wheels have anti-lock braking control. The braking hardware includes disc brakes, and the chassis design gives it a low center of gravity, helping with stability. The LED lighting setup, including DRLs, improves visibility in low-light conditions. The bike also uses a slip assist clutch to reduce the chances of rear wheel hop or lockup on aggressive downshifts. While there are no advanced rider aids, traction control, ride modes, etc. mentioned in official specs, the fundamentals are solid for the segment. That said, some owners have cautioned about the suspension being somewhat stiff and transferring more road undulations to the rider, especially on rough or potholed roads. Also, ground clearance is known to be modest, so care is needed over speed bumps or uneven surfaces. What sets the 2026 Jawa 42 Bobber apart, its unique selling points, is its factory Bobber styling without you needing to modify it. Many bikes claim a Bobber look, but this one gives you that attitude out of the box. The combination of retro aesthetics with modern engineering, LED, digital console, liquid cooling gives a blend that appeals to enthusiasts who want character and usability. The diamond-cut wheels, adjustable rear preload, and premium finishes make it feel more than just a styled bike. Jawa's brand heritage and emotional appeal also add strong intangible value. For riders who want to ride something expressive, not just functional, the Bobber hits that niche. Also, having a 6-speed transmission with slip assist clutch for this class gives it a technical edge. On pricing, in the Indian context, The Jawa 42 Bobber earlier was priced starting around 1.93 lakh rupees, on-road or ex-showroom depending on variant, and in India it's also listed with price ranges in Gujarat or other states. Because these are regional markets, import duties, taxes, and localization will change the effective price in Pakistan or other countries. But as a ballpark, anticipate a premium over standard Jawa or other similar bikes, considering the styling and limited production. In summary, it's positioned as a premium offering in its category, commanding a price premium for the aesthetic and exclusivity. To conclude, the 2026 Jawa 42 Bobber is a compelling package if your priorities include bold style, emotional appeal, and distinctive presence. Its performance is decent for its class, the ride is engaging, and the safety basics are covered. It's not the most comfortable bike for long highway journeys or rough roads due to suspension and clearance, and you won't get advanced electronics, but that's part of the character it embraces. If you want a bike that turns heads, gives you a unique personality on two wheels, and don't mind compromising a bit on comfort, this could be a very satisfying choice. For a practical, all-round commuter or tourer, you'd also want to compare alternatives. That's my take. Let me know if you want sample dialogues or timing breakdowns for your video, or a version adapted for your market.